Oh, wait. 344. about that. Try connecting the...
Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. We had a trouble where our internet just up and cut out when we had to connect to a phone. It was terrible. Really sorry about that. Is it doing that? Okay. There we go. So yeah, super sorry about that. In any case, welcome to the survival. No one pushed a button. No one pushed a button. Our internet died and we actually had to connect to a phone internet. It was weirdest thing. Anyway, in any case, thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the Survival Seeds 2024 live stream. Just for the new people here, I'm going to do a quick run over of what this collaboration is and why we started it before we get into tonight's special guest. We started the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration because of the question, what would we do if we can't buy seeds next year? And this is a question that we're sure other people have thought of. And what would we do? With the way the economy is, it's hard to predict how things are going to be next year. It's hard to predict how things are going to be next month. So it's pretty important to plan ahead in case something goes wrong. So we started this collaboration under the thought that we would try and pick some seeds. We would choose some seeds that we would be able to sustain ourselves with. Now, if you followed us for a while, then you know our family grows nearly 2 tons of food in a year. But almost half of that comes from our garden seeds or our garden plants from Bunky's Garden. And because of cross-pollination, we have to rebuy these seeds every single year. Otherwise, we don't know what we're going to get because we grow 4 different breeds of peppers or 5 different breeds of tomatoes. So this year, we asked the question, what if we can't rebuy those seeds? What are the essential seeds that we need to save? So in addition to our indoor greens and spices, our fruits, meats, and grains, we selected 6 container vegetable seeds that we researched and intend to isolate and grow to save seeds for our family. We chose these seeds based on how easy they are to grow in pots and all of their nutritional benefits for basic life. And we did research into each and every one of the 6 survival seeds. We thought that it was so important that we wanted to share it with our friends. And our very close friends, Lazy Days Ahead, are organizing the amazing giveaways for this collaboration. And I think we're close to $3,000 in gifts now. And Bushcraft Family is teaching herbs and tinctures, which are also huge for survival seeds. So if you're interested in that, in making herbal tinctures and remedies, then I highly suggest you check out his side of the collaboration. We have now sent out more than 100 sets of seeds, and it is never too late to ask if you want to join. If you are interested in joining the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration, then shoot us an email and we'll talk it out and get your address and we'll send you the seeds. And all you have to do is make an entry video using the hashtag so we can add it to the playlist and you can get included in the collaborator giveaways. And then you can make any other videos you'd like with the hashtag if you are interested in it. So it's completely up to you on how many videos you make and how often you post and all of that. There are now, as of a couple hours ago, 116 videos in the hashtag Survival Seeds 2024 playlist from 48 awesome channels who have made their entry videos into the playlist. And there are over a dozen new vegetable video collaboration videos just this week alone. And I'll be talking about those videos later because some of them, well, all of them, were amazing videos and really great to watch. I'd like to give a special thanks to all of our amazing sponsors that you saw in the intro video. Like Amerla, Rainpoint, Lapat, Pest X, Premium Wagyu Steaks, Rare Seeds, Gacker, and Andale Homestead, and Grace and Fire, and Lazy Days Ahead, and our parents for the March gifts. So thank you guys all so much for all of your gifts. Yeah, thank you. Now for tonight's guest, we have the Longhorn cattle rancher, gardener, maple syrup maker, and our very favorite politician, Mr. Scott from Rambling with the Brums. Oh no, the mouse is upside down. What an introduction.
Is it working?
You're muted. I'm sorry.
I wasn't muted, then I got muted, and then I got unmuted. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Hey, with me muted means the show is going to go a little faster than normal. And hello to everybody in chat.
Yes, hello to everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Just gonna put this over. So, Mr. Scott, thank you so much for coming up with us tonight. We're really glad you were able to come.
Anytime, anything to help you girls out. You all three are amazing individuals, and Mom and Pa did a darn good job. Well, with 2 out of the 3.
Well, thank you. I'm not going to ask you to specify on that. I don't want either of them to get offended.
Well, it's you, obviously.
Oh.
Are we frozen or
are we glitching, or is it your internet? Because you're kind of cutting out a little bit.
You were glitching a little bit on me, on and off, but you seem to be back now. I'm coming through full bars.
Yeah, I think it's our internet.
It shouldn't be me.
All right. I think I'm sorry. We were getting snow today, so I think we're having a little bit of spotty internet.
Oh, Miss Ann said you're good now on her end.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to tell anyone who hasn't heard of you a little bit about your channel?
Well, if you haven't heard of me, I got into doing a channel simply to ensure that my grandkids may be able to see what I was like before I lose all my disability or all my ability. I do have a spinal bone disability, and it's not if or when, or I guess it isn't if, it's when I will be in a wheelchair. I can keep fighting as long as I can, and those that know me know I don't give up easy. So it's going to be a long fight. But yeah, that's why I created my channel. So a lot of it is stuff at the farm. I've since started another channel that I'm going to be putting traveling on. Debbie and I have, after raising, we dedicated the first 19 years of our kids' lives to them. And now it's our turn to go out and have some fun. So we cruise and that kind of stuff. And a shameless plug to cruising Alaska. And it was the only green shirt I had. So being St. Patty's Day, I had to throw some green on.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
That's all right.
I remembered earlier.
So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Just doing stuff around the farm. I've since started planting, getting into some growing. I've done tinctures up here. I hate taking synthetic pain medication. So I do make my own tinctures.
Wow.
It seems to work. I make my own pain salve, and yeah, it was a indigenous recipe from Oklahoma, and I've taken and adjusted it to help with pain instead of a more. There's more pain med stuff, but you could turn around and eat it. I don't recommend it, but it's all natural. It's all natural ingredients. You could eat it and you would be fine. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Well, that's very cool. Well, since you brought it up and I forgot, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great St. Patrick's Day. Mr. Charles has a good point, though. I have an excuse.
Well, you've got lots of green behind you.
Yes, totally, yeah. That's completely all St. Patrick's Day related. We got this. So I think, if I remember correctly, we met you through Mr. Jesse. Might have been the other way around. I don't remember exactly. It was about at the same time.
It was. I do think that it was around the same time, or Mr. Jesse and Miss Lisa had just found you guys, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, 3 amazing girls! You've got to listen." And yeah, we've been. It was very early on, whenever you guys had just started, and yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, well, I think we found you guys thanks to Bunky, really. She was the one who was watching you guys, and really listening to you and Mr. Jesse chat is just hilarious. I know I'm not the only. I know I'm not the only person who gets a good smile and a good laugh listening to you guys.
Well, just looking at Mr. Jesse, you gotta laugh.
But no,
that's a whole other subject.
We made a song for your election campaign, and that was really fun. I know Bunky and I had a lot of fun singing that.
Yeah, actually,
that was really cool.
I played it during my election as well. Everybody thought it was a hit.
Huh. Well, it was a really fun one to do, and we were really glad that we were able to do that for you. It was definitely something special. And then we've been on your live a few times. And then yeah. And then you nominated someone for our Christmas gift last year, and you were a huge contributor to it. So we've had a lot of good memories with you, and we're really glad that you agreed to come up tonight. And pretty exciting.
Like I said, anytime and whatever you need. If I personally can't do it, I do know a lot of people.
Well, we're glad we know you, Mr. Scott.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yep. Well, I'm going to say hi to a few people in the chat, and then we're going to get KK in here to start talking about syrup.
Absolutely.
So happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great St. Patty's Day that I definitely knew was today. Hello, Beverly and Jersey Love Steph. Happy Sunday. And Mr. Bushcraft, happy Sunday. Miss Gail, yes, I think it was last year, or was it 2 years ago that your election?
I'm trying to think. No, December was a year, so it's only like 17 months.
3 months in a year.
Now you would have made it for September.
Yes.
During election. But yeah, we got swore in the 1st of December. So it would have been, what are we now? 24, 22. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Miss Lori, happy Sunday. And Brums family, it's good to see you. Happy Sunday.
Hey, Remy.
I completely agree.
Much appreciated.
Silver Creek's Wildlife, happy Sunday. And Robert Bates, happy Sunday. Canadian Family Life and Suzanne Ugule, happy Sunday. It's good to see you guys. Milk and Honey Heritage, Miss Anne, happy St. Patty's Day. And Grace and Fire, happy Sunday. And I think that's everyone. If I missed you, Watt Life, happy Sunday. And Miss Lisa, happy Sunday. So I'm gonna let KK in now to talk to you about the interview.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, okay. Scott, excuse me.
Hello, KK.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful now.
So I know you are just starting to get started with your year. Have you planted much yet?
I have. It's right here, and I was actually just showing Trey before. My beans are already about 6 inches. Beets are going well. The only thing that really isn't doesn't seem to be taking off as quick as I thought it would be was the tomatoes. I haven't even got a spread for that.
That's interesting. Well, I hope they get up soon.
And the one sad thing, like I was saying to KK before we came on, is I'm in the midst of losing my elderberry plants, and I can't figure out why. They were doing really well. Yeah, well, they're not a thing in Canada. So, you just can't go get an elderberry plant in Canada. So, Miss Jan had sent me 3, and they were starting to go gangbusters. And now the leaves are starting to turn brown, and something got into them. I don't know what it was, but I'm hoping that I'm going to put them outside and run some lights, and hopefully nature will help me out.
I hope so. So she said earlier that you do a lot of syrup making and your name. How long have you been making syrup?
I'm going to say between 40 and 45 years.
Whoa, wow.
With, the odd year that taking off, but for the most part, it's been at least 40 years.
Wow.
I started out really young. And it's something that it's like coaching. It gets in your blood, and there's zero money to be made at it. The old joke with people that do syrup is, you want to become a millionaire doing syrup, you better start with 6 million, because just there's no real money to be had. It's more fellowship. Like yesterday, we had probably about 15 people at the Sugar Shack, in and out.
Oh, wow.
Seeing the process, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And but again, to make money at it, no.
Right. And you use so much of it too. Like you get so much sap. You use so much sap.
40-1 is
Wow.
the, and that's the start of the season is 40-1. Coming near the end of the season, you're losing your sugar content, so you could go from 40 to 60 in the matter of a week, where
Wow.
most of your sugar is in the leaves and the trunk, and it goes down in the fall, and then it comes back up with the water in the soil from the roots, and that's when we extract. And there's several ways to do syrup. We do cans, so it just naturally drips out of the tree. There's folks who hook up vacuums,
Oh wow.
and they do suction. Now those are the ones that they do make $1 million, but they've spent $6 million setting up their systems. So, but yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, and once it gets into your blood, you just want to keep doing it. You look forward to the start of the season, and you look forward to the end of the season. It's one of those.
I think
it's one of those that you can't wait to get going, and then like we've only boiled 3 times this year, and there's a couple special folks that they get their token bottle of syrup every year, and I was only able to get it this weekend. It's just we have no frost. You go stick a shovel in the ground here in the bush, and you're going to get dust. So
and is that not normal for you?
No, we're usually still at least a foot of frost this time. We haven't had snow on the
Yeah, it's been a weird winter.
Yeah, we haven't had snow on the ground here in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And before that was probably a week and a half, 2 weeks of just snow banks. So,
oh man,
yeah, we just honestly we're praying for our farmers and forest fires. We need a lot of rain this spring, because if we don't get it,
that's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, like I'm part of the safety committee through our municipality, and we're probably going to go under a complete fire ban next week. And that means campfires. And that's never happened in March.
Right.
We had farmers start turning their field on Friday.
Oh no.
That never happens. So yeah, they're already on the fields working. So,
wow. It's been a weird winter.
Truly has.
There's a couple questions in chat before I get to the actual interview questions that I had written down. One of them is from Robert Bates. I hope I'm not lagging. And I can't find the other one.
Is there a timeline expected progression? Robert, they don't know. I'm on borrowed time right now. I've got titanium throughout my neck. That's why you'll see me have very limited neck movements. I've got over 2 feet of titanium in my neck with screws and wire and everything holding. They had to cut the whole back of my spine off and remove 3 chunks of my spine so that my spinal cord could come out, so I'd still be able to walk. And they've got to go in and do the same to my lower back. I'm hoping next fall, so that I'll be ready to go for the trip, because if they don't do it by, say, February of 2025, I'm not going to let them do it till after we get back from Alaska.
Right.
Yeah. So progression. After my next surgery, just to finish up, Robert, After my next surgery, I've got about 10 to 20 years. So.
Wow. The other question in chat is here. Any tips on tapping white birch for a beginner who knows nothing?
Don't do it. Birch, it's a tart taste. A lot of people do tap it. The sugar content is very low. You're
So
looking
it'd probably be worse than
minimum 60 to 70 to 1
Oh
for
man.
birch. So it's going to take you a heck of a lot of sap to produce a very small amount of birch syrup. You want to try it? All that you have to do is just get a drill, go in an inch and I believe it's an inch and a quarter. Put your tap in and either run it down to a bottle, which is your cheapest, or get a pail like what we use and let it self drain. But just remember one thing with any sugar related products, do not boil in your house because the steam contains sugar. Sugar sticks to everything in your house.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's awful.
So that's why everything's done at the Sugar Shack, all the different steps. I would never, even to make maple sugar, I hate to do it in the house because it does leave a film on every surface in the kitchen. So you make maple sugar, you do it before spring cleaning so that whenever you wipe down your whole kitchen, you're cleaning the sugar off your counters, cupboards.
No.
Yeah. So.
Another question, chat. Are you canning your syrup? And if so, how long does it last?
It's actually one of the questions the girls had. The longest I've ever had syrup is 6 years. And it was still fine. So I'd say you're probably good up to 10 years. I don't know if I'd want to freeze store-bought syrup because they don't take it. The more you boil it, the less amount you have. So they like to go just over the crisp that they hit the right brick. And then they'll shut it down where, if you're making syrup at home, it tends to be a little thicker. And I store all my syrup in the freezer. And I've also stored it downstairs where it's nice and cool. As long as it's, not hit by direct sunlight, it'll stay down here 3-4 years. So, if you have it frozen and it's fine, you can take it out of the freezer, wait about 10 minutes and dump it into a smaller container and then put it back in the freezer. And you're good for at least 10 years, I'd say.
Wow. And you're talking about canning the syrup at 67 bricks, right? Like if it were any higher, like does that affect it?
See, we don't necessarily use the refractometer. We use more temperature. It's where because it's constantly changing. Water does not boil at a certain temperature every time. Like yesterday, we were trying to finish syrup, and we were fighting the boiling water because we had rain coming in, so everything was dropping. Well, we were having to take the syrup up a little higher than what we really wanted to, but again, we would rather make the right stuff that you can put in the freezer.
Right.
Yesterday, water was boiling at 111, bouncing
wow.
between 110.5 and 111.3. So that variation you have to put, and your syrup, you have to bounce that extra little bit as well. So a lot of people do use a refractometer. We do have, but most of the time we've all done it so long that we just run off of heat, like the temperature.
Right.
Yep.
What do you think is the best tree to get sap from?
Oh, sugar maples by far. It's the only one that produces enough sugar to make it worth your while. You can use other means, but you're changing your taste.
Right.
Again, the sugar content is not there. And whenever you look at it across the world, there's between 130 to 150 different types of maples. And, everybody said, well, Canada, the maple cap. No, we're not. The U.S. actually has more maple trees than what we do in Canada, but we have all the sugar maples. So that, and I guess it would be northeastern U.S., pretty much from Michigan east, and go down to roughly the Pennsylvania line. Any more than that, you're getting out of your temperature zone, because there's
Right.
a specific temperature that makes it run the best. So, but yeah, no, there's it's actually a trick question, because it depends on which book you look at, but it's anywhere from 130 to 150. And there's one hybrid maple tree. It's called the Freeman maple, and it's found in the US, and it's kind of it's a maple tree, but it's doesn't have the trait of a maple tree. It's really neat.
That's really interesting. And talking about other plants that you can use that come out with a similar outcome, I know beets have a really high sugar content too, especially the sugar beet. Have you ever thought about making beet sugar?
No, you'd be looking. So the numbers that I'm not sure if it was you or Trey that sent me, but I did the conversion, and you would need about 130 gallons to make 1 gallon of syrupy, and like you were saying, can you use fruit, like, off your vines or apples, whatever. If you notice, anybody that makes like a syrupy concoction with fruit, it's other than the sugar cane, which is pretty much like it's got a higher sugar content than what a maple sugar does, but you want to strain all the impurities out of it, so that you're just getting the the liquid, where it doesn't matter if you use apples but you always mash those and you leave the contents because it's so hard to extract just the sugar out of the fruit.
All right. I think we are running a little bit behind schedule. I keep trying to figure out where we're supposed to be at. So I'm going to play the commercial and then we'll bring up Lazy Days Ahead and Bushcraft Family, and then talk about the giveaway a little bit, the other end of the collaboration, and then open for questions. Got to find the thing.
Like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible, earthquake, powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium fight song, raising up like a roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me? 'Cause who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it, invincible. I feel it, invincible. That pot, the indoor growing spot. The perfect way to grow indoors, it's easy when you use that pot. Rainpoint water timer turns on wherever you go. Rainpoint water timer. X pests for unwanted guests. X pests for quality, that's the best. X pests to keep away all your pests.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, Miss.
Oh my.
Oh,
How
wait.
y'all doing?
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Playing musical chairs?
Miss
Almost.
Lisa's head was. So I was trying to figure out how to get it off.
You almost knocked me out of my chair.
Well, hello everyone.
Y'all see us okay? I guess.
Yep.
There we go.
Well, you're taking up all the camera, and
Yeah,
poor Miss
right,
Lisa's got
right.
a little corner.
I'm
Yeah,
used to it.
and she's lucky I've given her that corner. No.
Run the film.
Well, how do you do to you too, Scott? Hey, girls, how y'all doing? Sure is nice to be here
We're
today.
good. How are you guys?
Oh man, we're loving it. I love all them greens you got growing. Your
I
greenhouse
know.
is just sprouting like nobody's business. Look at that.
That is just a picture.
That's
Oh,
not
wait.
even.
That's not for
No,
real?
you're supposed to go with the flow.
That's not for real, really?
I like how KK looks behind her.
Yeah, she looks behind you. Like, what? Yeah.
The pure green screen. Are we freezing up for you guys, or is it just us?
No, it's about
Just
80
you.
degrees down here. It's probably about 50 for y'all. It's not freezing.
No, they're getting snow. It's freezing for them.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we did get
snow.
snow, so technically, yeah.
No, you're fine. You're not freezing right now.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you guys were sisters. I mean, you got the
When
same
were
hair and
you
everything today.
No, wow, no way.
No, I'm just playing.
Well,
So-
how are you guys today?
So I do want to make a point. Earlier in your introduction, when you were talking about the reason you guys started this and all that stuff, you did an awesome job, by the way,
Yeah.
introducing. Lisa and I were going, man, she knows this stuff pretty good, you know. But you said that Scott was a Longhorn cattle rancher or whatever, It was
Did I
Highland.
get the wrong kind of cow?
It was
Oh,
Highland.
I told you it was the fuzzy ones.
I just went with it, Jesse.
I'm surprised you didn't
No, I'm
correct it
sorry.
because they're way. I
I know they
different breeds.
are.
And you being in the cattle business, you got to know that.
Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up. Wow, sorry.
It's the fuzzy ones.
They're the fuzzy
It's
ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
the fuzzy ones.
Yes, it's
The
the
fuzzy
fuzzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna correct her after we went off air.
No. You have to.
I should have just said that.
See, if you tell them if you tell them in front of everybody, you won't give any repercussions. Now, if you'd have told her after the fact, she might give you a lip, or two lips.
5 of these.
5 of these. No, it's okay. But no, you did a great job on that, and congratulations.
Yeah, next time I'll just say.
Go ahead.
Next time I'll just say he's a fuzzy cow farmer.
There you go.
That's what I would have said.
Can't mess that up.
No, yes, you can.
I would have said he's a fuzzy farmer that has cows.
See?
Oh my
Cows with
goodness.
bangs.
Adorable.
Oh my goodness. But no, but congratulations. According to my calculations, and I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. Looks like you have 16 not entries, but 16 videos for just this week, from the last Sunday to today. 16 videos for survival that have been submitted,
16?
of which 4 are entry videos. So that's awesome. I mean, that's the most we've had so far in 1 week.
Yeah.
Things are starting to really pick up.
Yeah.
Well, and I'll be doing.
It's really
my,
exciting.
I'll be doing my. I finally got my seeds from Mr. Charles, so I'll be
good.
doing that entry video and explaining what happened there.
Yeah, there's quite a few
There's
herb
story
videos
behind that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually went and talked to the post office and asked them why people are getting seeds like 3-4 weeks late. And
Oh, mine were crushed.
yeah, that's another
They
thing.
ran mine through the machine.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
And I put little air in the little Ziploc bag too, thinking that would protect them, because it usually does. Not this time. They
Then
really
it popped.
So let me ask you a question, since there's people probably in the chat probably thinking the same thing. If I was to receive seeds from the girls, let's say like the kidney beans, and they're crushed, can you not send plant them anyway? I mean, I know there's people that snip their seeds. They'll clip their seeds before they plant them. Can you not see what happens? I know they're crushed, but will they still not work?
There's a little core inside the seed, the bean itself. If that gets damaged, you can't grow it.
Okay.
And that's for every seed, or is that just for that specific type?
Well, for that bean. Some seeds, it's they got like a little. If you ever cook beans, and sometimes you'll see I don't know, it's like a little squiggly thing. That's the little core inside the bean.
Like a little umbilical cord?
That's the thing where it grows from.
Right. No, I did not know that, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, I would have thought you could still grow them even if they were crushed. It's like a tortilla.
If that little core is fine, because sometimes when they're split in half, you can see on one side they'll have that little. I don't know what kind of shape it is, but it's like a little plant all curled up. But if you soak it and put it in dirt, it'll still grow as long as that's not damaged.
Wow.
Okay.
See, now I learned something today.
Me too.
So did I.
Learn new tricks. Yep.
Hello to all of the new people in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in.
I can't get it out, but it's like a little. The stem will come out of the little pod splits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a little umbilical cord.
And then it comes up. So
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about.
Right.
Your beans are doing really, really well, Mr. Scott.
They are. Well, so this is what I was trying to show you earlier. This is the beans on this side, and then the beets are starting to come up on this side.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're doing really well.
Just beat it, Scott.
What's up?
Just beat it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I gotta pull something up really quick, and Trey's got some channels to talk about. Where's the thing?
Yep. Mr. Jesse, don't do it yet.
What you said.
Not yet.
Mhm.
Mr. Jesse, you said you saw 16 channels, and I think I have 13 here that were part of this collaboration, and then I think the other ones were part of Mr. Charles' collaboration.
Yes. So I'm counting both sides from what I see, either herbs and or your side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do I pull it up now?
Yes. Don't just keep putting it up and taking it down.
Read it
Do
really
accept-
fast.
No, I mean that's awesome for 1 week. That is amazing. How many channels have been submitting? Videos that are update videos and intro videos and just videos in general. About the collaboration. And
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm seeing a lot of
Mind-blowing.
support, a lot of encouragement from other people out there, encouraging people to come to. And not only are you wanting to come to the survival seeds to grow, but man, can you imagine what the giveaway is going to be like this month? Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like the teaching videos especially.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from these videos. So first up, this is a picture that we kind of threw together of the videos that were new to the hashtag, which I said earlier is at I think 116 videos in the hashtag as of earlier
Awesome.
today.
That's
Which is
awesome.
absolutely mind-blowing, you guys.
Yep.
So thank you so much for all of the support. Bushcraft Family, which is here with us right now, had a video about transplanting his tomatoes, which was really interesting to me because we haven't started our tomatoes yet, but we've done our onions and our peppers. We trim our peppers to keep them small, but we can't take our tomatoes outside until May 24th-ish, and we can't have them inside for more than 8 weeks or they get huge. So we start them like early April. So that really kind of shows how important it is to know your growing zone.
Yeah. And those were
Absolutely.
your tomato seeds, by the way.
Yeah, they were. And those were that's pretty exciting that you already have them started.
Yeah.
So looking forward to seeing how those do because we haven't even planted ours yet. So it'll be fun to watch the differences between the growing zones.
Mhm.
And then Not For Nothing Homestead, which was actually a video that I missed last week. And I want to say this real quick before I get into it. Some of the videos aren't showing up in the hashtag for a couple days on my end. Like I'll look at the hashtag and then a couple days later I'll see a video that wasn't there before but had been already posted. And I'm not really sure why it's doing that. So if I do miss your video when I'm talking about them during the live, feel free to just leave a comment or send us an email to let me know so that I can make sure I get it into the next week because this one should have been covered last week and I missed it. But Not For Nothing Homestead put up a video about making trellises for their plants. And it was a really funny video, and Megan has a really incredible minion impression. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I really recommend you check it out. It was a really good video. And again, if you guys if you have a video posted and you don't see it in any of the live streams, just send us an email and we'll try and get that figured out. Grace and Fire put up a short video and about getting her seeds started. And Grace and Fire actually donated one of the March gifts. I think it was a gift card.
Yes.
And so thank you so much, Grace and Fire. And we're really, really thankful. And it's cool to see that so many people are starting so many different seeds. Like some people are just starting their onions because of their growing zones. And then there are other people who have already started all of their seeds. And then there are people like Mr. Scott who have their seeds up and running and really, really big. So it's just interesting to watch how different all of the growing zones are growing. Gail Southern Living posted her video, and she posted her video about her kidney beans and how they're doing. And she actually has a couple other collaborations that she's a part of this year. And I think joining collaborations, gardening collaborations, can be really important, especially for young channels who are like just starting out, because you get to meet lots of friends and have some lasting memories with them. Some of our closest friends that we met through on YouTube, we met through collaborations and through gardening collaborations, and they can be just really amazing experiences. So I highly recommend that you guys check out and join as many collaborations as you can manage. I mean, not too many that you can't handle all the work, but as many collaborations as you can, because you can meet a lot of amazing people through them.
That's how I met Bunky. Nobody wanted to do Secret Seed Challenge with me, and Bunky did.
Yeah.
That's because you kept it a secret.
Yeah, Bunky really loves. What was that?
That's because he kept it a secret.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Bunky's not scared to try anything.
No, she's
No,
not.
she's not. She is
Absolutely not. Canadian Family Life has a really cool indoor setup where they actually fabricate most of their pots and stuff, like using a laser printer. And I thought it was really cool. They have a lot of their plants doing really, really well. And it's a really cool setup. So if you guys haven't seen that, I really recommend that you check out these videos. There's a lot to learn and a lot of cool things that you can see in all of these videos. If you guys are interested. Ormsby Farms put up 2 videos, and we actually interviewed him last week on his channel, or on this channel on our live stream. And he put up 2 videos, and one of them is his entry video into the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration. And I think we might have messed it up when we put it in the playlist. We might have put the wrong one in there, but we're going to leave it there because people have already been commenting on it. But they're both really, really great videos. So I hope you guys are able to check those out when you get the chance. And one of them was about incubating turkey eggs, and I cannot wait until we get past our frost date and I can start incubating my babies, because I miss little birds. They're so cute and so fun. Leonard Mountain Homestead, who I accidentally included in this image twice, but was only in it. It's one video that I accidentally included twice. Miss Amy and Mr. Chris were out in their garden talking about their seeds and their plants. And then Mr. Chris did some amazing work on the tractor and stuff that seems legitimately impossible to me, where he was using that tractor to do some incredible work. And I don't think I'd be brave enough to do something like that. So you guys should definitely check it out. It was really cool. Miss Ann at Little Frenchie in Big Texas, she actually lost her seeds to squirrels or something. We're not sure what's.
Yeah, that was a disaster video.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
It's going around.
Yeah, there's a little varmint.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. So if you do need if you do need any more seeds, Miss Ann, we can send you more. We still have some. So if you need more, just we can definitely send you more. I hope they don't get to them again. Idaho Garden Girl, who we've also had up on the live for an interview, She started her onions and sowed her Walla Walla seeds and some other seeds. And she used some really clever labels in her video that had all these details on them, but still was small enough to stay with the seeds. And I thought it was really, really clever. My Alabama Farm Life, Miss Kathleen, she started all of her seeds and not only has planted them, but they're started and up. And it is so exciting that she's got all of them growing already. We've only just started, I said this earlier, we've only just started our onions and peppers because of our growing zone. So I'm really, I get excited when I see how many people have not only some of their peppers up and their tomatoes up, but all of their seeds up. And it's really exciting for me to see that they've got them so far along already. And then the last one I saw was Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. Our very good friend, Miss Sandy, has received her seeds and started her onions already. She showed everything about how she plants her onions and actually planted her lettuce with it too. And Miss Sandy is a really good gardener, and she's got some really good tricks. So again, you guys should definitely be checking out all of the videos in the playlists and in the playlist and in the hashtag, because there is so much to learn from these people. Especially if you're just beginning as a gardener, then you can learn so much from these people, because a lot of them have been doing this for a very, very long time. And even if you've been doing it for a very long time, there's always more to learn.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So before we get into March's giveaway and some of the changes that have occurred, Lisa wanted to point something out. So we like to go eat salads, right? So we go to Whataburger, and we usually get some salads from Whataburger. Well, when you get a salad from Whataburger, you get an excellent tray. So they give you, not tray like you tray, but a tray, T-R-A-Y. You are an excellent tray, but it's a different kind of tray. You get a tray with a nice little dome cover or flat cover. It works like a greenhouse. Mm-hmm. So Lisa uses those things because they're reusable, right? Uses them for her plants, and she's got onions.
I put the onions in there, and that's what the candles are. I put with a weight on them, like your mom and dad said to do, and
it's working out great.
So I have two trays, and I actually have.
She actually got sprouts already.
Sprout coming up.
Wow.
Yay.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're growing salad in your salad containers.
Right, there you go.
Well, they're under pressure too. They better produce. They're under pressure.
Oh yeah.
So
You
I wish
frighten
I had
them.
Whataburger up here.
yeah. So if you get a place that has salads that use containers like this, you can reuse those for your gardening purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's an excellent recycle.
yeah.
You don't have to throw them out.
They just changed to these kind of trays also. They used to be round,
Kind of a
black
black
ones,
Yeah.
but they just changed to
Okay.
these. So these are pretty cool.
Yeah. And you can stack them. You can have like stacks of plants all over the place.
Stacking
But,
trays.
So in February we had a great turnout for our giveaway, or for your giveaway, or for the the collaboration giveaway, and we gave out let's see, it was $156 worth of prizes in February.
Wow.
One of the prizes that was donated, or that was awarded, was redonated back to the giveaway. So that person didn't have to do it, but out of the kindness of their heart, they did. So that one will be re-given away in March. So that brings up our March total giveaway is going to be at $272 worth of prizes.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's just in the month of March, and it goes on and on from there. And we're up to $2,849 to be exact.
For the whole year's
Wow.
The
worth
whole year's worth of giveaways. That's right. I mean, 'cause this is a long collaboration. This is not a one month collaboration. This is all season long kind of, growing season long kind of collaboration, which is great. And so as I was talking with the Vineyard Chicks and Vineyard Dad and Vineyard Mom, and we were thinking, well, there's a lot of people that are putting in their entry videos, and those persons that are in the entry videos are on a wheel for their collaboration prize. But there's a lot of collaborators that are doing update videos, and they're doing videos around Survival Seed 2024 and disaster videos and that kind of stuff, right? So we feel like, well, since there's people putting in more than one video a month, or even within a week, some people putting in 3 or 4 videos a week about Survival Seed 24. We wanted to kind of reward those folks, because that's a lot of work. I mean, if you're not a collaborator, you probably wouldn't understand. But if you're a collaborator, you understand how much work it is to do videos and upload videos. So we're going to add a wheel for the month of March on. I mean, every month we're going to add a wheel for those collaborators that put out a video that is Survival Seed 2024 related. I'm not talking about just any video. If it's Survival Seed 24 related, then that video will be placed on a wheel for a video of the month draw. So if you put out an extra video, not your entry video, but an extra video regarding the Survival Seeds,
an update,
you have an extra chance to win. So you could win as a collaborator, you could win as a hashtag commenter for the hashtag drawing. I mean, for the comment picker. I'm sorry, not hashtag, for the comment picker. You could win as a hashtag draw, and now you can win as a video of the month. So one video out of the ones that have been submitted for the month will have a chance to win another prize. Just saying, folks, there's a lot to, I mean, you take a chance with this group, you're going to win. I guarantee you. So, but I just want to make that announcement. And our next giveaway will be the 31st of this month. So be ready to come and enjoy the show.
Are we keeping you up, KK?
Oh.
Keep it, KK.
Yeah, KK
No,
was
she's
falling asleep.
No, I'm not. I do that a lot.
I actually forgot to mention something. Thrifty Endeavors is a channel who just put up a video. She's actually a new channel. She has 4 subscribers, and she doesn't have comments on. And I'm not able to add her to the playlist because she has her channel set as a kids channel, and I can't find the email from her. So if anyone has her contact information or like her email address, I'm sure we had to have sent her the seed somehow. So if anyone like sees her around, just in a chat or something,
maybe Mr. Charles does, because she got the
herbs.
The herbs.
She
seeds.
did the 4 herbs.
Right.
So Charles may have the address.
Okay.
Yeah, so
but then she could have went and bought her own seeds too. So
I think that's the one that's doing all 4 of them. It's she went and got the seeds herself.
Okay. Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures.
Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures. Say that 5 times in a row, fast.
I don't know.
But even if Charles has the original email that she sent that she was going to purchase it, at least it's a way for the girls to get a hold of her.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, see,
that's
that's the thing with emails. Sometimes they don't put their channel name or anything.
Right.
So that's what I'm looking for right now. And I'm not seeing any channel or emails from anything thrifty.
She said her name in the video, and I forgot what it was. But I think it's in the first 2 seconds. But she had a really cool video. And she's a very new channel, so if you guys want to check her out, we'd appreciate that.
Yeah, she only has 4 subscribers, and I know we can get that higher with the amount of people we have in here. So if you guys want to, just put the link. Dad, just put the link in. So if you guys want to head over there and subscribe to her, that would be appreciated. And I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Thank you for spending this time with us, Mr. Scott. This is super cool to learn about syrups and the things that you do with it. It's been super cool learning about that.
Well, there was more questions that we didn't get to, which
There were
I will throw up the list that you girls gave me of what the question was, and I'll answer it in a video.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
And then I'll just copy you guys. I'll I don't know. I'll hashtag you guys or something into it.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to see what your answers to those were. I was just running low on time.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry I didn't get to all of them.
I told you I was going to talk. I gave you fair warning.
I know.
It was great. It was great talking.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's just blame it on Bunky.
And I do have to apologize,
Sure.
Trey and KK. I do have to apologize for introducing you to Scott way back when. My apologies.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to apologize for that. Mr. Scott is a great guy.
No, he's
He
good.
is.
He's good people.
Well, is there anything else? Is there anything else we need to cover?
No, unless there's
think
any
we're
questions in the
definitely-
chat we missed.
You need to play what happened before we went live.
Oh, I wish we got it on recording.
No.
So we've got this green screen set up right between the desk
Come on.
and the door. And to get from the door to the desk, you have to go under the green screen. And somehow while I was talking to Mr. Scott before the live stream started, KK slid under the green screen and completely fell over. She just wiped out. I wish we had it recording. It would have been awesome.
Well, but make sure they understand it's a very tight space because it's also the same room that they use for all their band equipment. You know, where
Yeah,
they do their weekly band show. So it's very tight in there. So
They haven't got a whole lot of room to move.
Not a lot of room to
She
maneuver.
was so slick coming underneath there, and then all of a sudden,
She was like sliding underneath it. Ooh.
and nobody got hurt, right, in the making of this video.
just her pride.
Just her
Yeah.
pride. That's it. That's all.
That's good. Well, thank you, Garrett girls, for awesome
Yes.
job this week,
Yeah.
and thank you for inviting us up again.
Super fun.
And looking forward to next week. And
Yeah.
remember, well,
In 2
3
weeks.
Sundays.
Yeah.
No,
3
today's
Sundays.
the 17th. In 2
2
weeks.
Sundays. Okay, not counting this one, but
2
2
Sundays.
weeks. 2
2
Sundays
weeks
we
from
got
now
the big
will be
giveaway.
The last Sunday
Yep.
of the month.
Easter.
Exciting.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
we have
Easter
Easter.
also.
Oh, it's going to be
the
on
day of-
Easter.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
Good to
So,
know.
on
Maybe I'll remember
behalf
that
of-
holiday.
Yeah, on behalf of everybody that you sent seeds to, thank you for your time. I know you girls are trying to finish up school for the year. You've got this whole thing going, and Mom and Dad, Mr. Charles, Jesse, and Lisa, it is such. I just the collab is just really not even. Some people haven't even started yet. They're going to direct seed or
Oh,
direct
yeah.
sell, and
Yeah.
and then you have some people
exciting.
where my beans are already 6-8 inches tall, and just thank you for going the extra mile, and so much for your 12 people going to join your collab.
Yeah.
Tell
Can
me
you believe
about it.
I can't even believe they even think that. We would hope we'd get 12 people to join the collaboration. Where are we at? 72 now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, because we.
Well, and they've sent out over 100.
Yeah.
I've got 3
Yeah,
more that I
okay.
have to send out tomorrow.
There you go.
Wow.
Good.
Hey, I underestimate everything. The distance from where I am in a tree to the ground, how many people are going to join the collaboration, how much food I can eat in one sitting. I'm not very good at estimating.
Yeah, but the premise behind the whole reason you guys did this is just amazing. Because you're right. What if we can't buy seeds next year? What if you
Yeah.
can't get mail order delivery? I mean, they're even starting to restrict
Right.
commerce between U.S. and Canada. So I mean, what if you cannot get seeds from a mail order place anymore? They just
Right.
or there's such a the issue that
6 Eastern. Yeah, sorry. Nick, yeah.
I'm sorry. So Vineyard Chicks puts on their 7 p.m. EST giveaways on Saturdays.
No, our lives are 6 Eastern, 5 Central.
5 Central, yeah, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. But anyway, yeah, you just never know what's going to happen with the way the world's going right now, the economy and just everything going on. And then us having an election year this year, things could just go total wacko. So it's good to start preparing your not only your pantries and prepare your prepping libraries and your seed, whatever you can collect on seeds, because you just never know. But it's good. You brought this to our attention. Like, wow, what if you can't get? Never thought about it. Wait,
right? And I'm so and I'm really glad that so many people, like, even though I only thought like a dozen would, I'm really I'm really glad that so many people joined in on this collaboration, because it really is something important, and I'm thrilled that so many people are jumping onto this and starting to get this ready for themselves, because this is something important, and I'm glad so many people are just
and for having
getting
a great
ready
time
on
doing it too. Like, it's fun, and we're learning from each other, and it's a really beautiful thing.
Right,
and we're hardly into the year.
Yeah, it's a great avenue for fellowship for new people that, like you said, that don't know one another, or just just through watching videos, that's the only way they know them, where they actually get to interact and fellowship. And I just think it's absolutely amazing. And you look at Mr. Charles. He sent me seeds. There was no issue. And look at the hoops you had to jump through for mine.
I don't understand
it. Well, that's it. It just does not make sense.
Right.
How Mr. Charles came straight through, and yours had to go to a customs broker for seeds.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't.
If anything, it's going to get harder than it is easy.
Yeah.
But the one thing that really warms our heart is the fact that we know somebody as young as you that are thinking about preparing. Who doesn't? I mean, when I was your age, I was worried about running around the streets and getting into trouble. I'm not worried about it. I wasn't worried about where my food was coming from. I wasn't worried about none of that. Of course, when I grew up, it was a little bit different, though. We didn't have to worry about that. But
well, I can't promise we're not worrying about that stuff too.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is, I didn't. Scott, do you have anything in your mind about let's grow something? Let's go plant some food. Let's go. No.
And no, we were fishing.
Yeah, I was running the streets. When I was your age, I was jumping ramps. I was, getting in trouble, like throwing eggs, bombing cars with eggs. I was just a total cut up, but I was still a good kid. I was a very good kid.
I was gonna say we got to have a chat, because we were on the lake fishing. We weren't throwing eggs at nobody.
Oh no, that was just a little recreational activity.
That's what you saw happen.
We were going to people like Bunky and KK and Trey's house, and robbing their eggs and then use them for car bomb.
Hey, we've only had eggs coming in for like a week, and we're already loaded up on both of our containers, so you can take them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Our address is down the about page of our channel. You can send us all the eggs you want. No.
Hopefully they don't crush them. Like
they wouldn't.
They'd be scrambled eggs by the time they got to you.
Yeah. Well, no, you could boil them all for me. Boil them all, then mail them.
Pickled eggs.
Yeah, send them some pickled eggs.
Yep, pickled eggs. Yep. Or you know what? Just freeze dry them all for me, and then send them to me in a freeze dried container. There you go.
Sure, send us a freeze dryer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I just can't win.
You just opened the door to that one, Mr. Jesse.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It just kind of slipped out.
Okay, I give. Uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, so until next week, guys. We appreciate
Yeah,
it. We love you,
yes.
and we hope next week is just as good as this one. I mean, 16 videos in a week. I'm looking for 32 next week.
No.
Yeah, look at the girls. No!
Well,
Oh, no.
you were wanting more than 12. You got it.
Stop. Okay, there we go. My bad.
Before you click something,
I'm not gonna.
thank you guys thank you all in the chat for being here. We really appreciated your questions and your input. You guys had some really great things to say, and I'm sorry I couldn't say hi to all of you guys, but you guys are all really special, and we thank you all for being here and for participating in this collaboration or following along with us. We hope you guys learned something, and we'll see you right here next week.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Bye. Adios.